What's up, fight fans? It's the homie, main man, made man, back at it again. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, going down on Sundays and Thursdays here on Main Man, Made Man's Boxing, man. Once again, it's cool to always be back on here with the boxing fam. Salute to everybody that catches this live, and salute to everybody that catches this on the playback, man. Wanted to get on here real quick and just kind of chop it up about Jarrell, the mutant, the big pill popper, Bane in the veins Miller. You know what I mean? Want to do a follow-up on my little rant, if you want to call it that, yesterday. I'm sure every boxing fan at this point then had their rant on Jarrell Miller. Everyone's speaking on it. And we all know the news about Jarrell Miller popping dirty once again throughout of his career on the PED test, coming back, popping positive on his second chance back, where he was already given a light sentence and pretty much walked away from his last situation pretty much unscathed, other than just the damaged reputation. But walked away from that first fight back, and what does he do? He pops again. So this got people kind of giving up on Jarrell Miller, you know what I'm saying? And this got everybody throughout of their rant saying the word of the day, the key word, and that word is lifetime ban. You know what I mean? Everybody who see this situation playing out, the first thing that they saying is, yo, this dude should be banned for life. I mean, how much do we got to take as boxing fans? What is it going to take? Somebody to get hurt, somebody to get killed? I mean, what is it going to take? Yes, he should be kicked out of boxing. And there's other narratives coming from that, and we're going to get to that later on in the video. But in my opinion, absolutely, positively, 100,000%, Jarrell Miller should have a lifetime ban in the sport of boxing. Without a doubt. This dude making PED cocktails, man, y'all already know. I don't want to go down that same rant road, but yes, he should be. He clearly has some sort of addiction, psychological problems, or some sort of addiction. Something's wrong with this man. Yes, he should receive a lifetime ban. But the way this all goes down is that whenever we start talking about PEDs in boxing, we got to always go to the rules. It always comes down to the rules. When people wonder why certain people get punished and certain people don't, it's all about the rules. It's all about who you got in your corner. What do you have? A more powerful promoter? Do you got a bankroller? Do you what's going on? Can they get around the rules? It all comes down to the rules. And that's what Dibella, who is the promoter of Jerry Force, the fighter whom Big Baby was supposed to fight. Well, he's coming out and he's giving some real point of view. Like, I understand he pissed off. He don't like it. I mean, he's going to send in this fight in there with somebody who was juiced to the gill. So, of course, he's pissed off. But he's telling us some real talk, and I believe that Dibella is saying, and we're going to get to that. So the question, but I'm posing that we're going to get through to this video is, should he receive a lifetime ban? Now, according to Dibella, and he says, and y'all see the quotes floating all around, and I quote, "I knew he was dirty. I just instinctively knew. But you know what? I've got to be honest, and I am mad at boxing. And it's my industry, so I'm not eliminating myself." End quote. Hold on, bro. You knew he was dirty. You knew he was dirty. So as the promoter of the other guy, you knew he was dirty, or you had some sort of gut feeling, or instinctually, as you said. You knew he was dirty, and you still sent your guy in that ring. If I got a fighter, managing, promoting them, whatever, dog, it's no way I'm sending him in there with somebody I believe in my heart is juiced to the gills. Not gonna happen. I'm not willing to get nobody hurt for just a couple dollars. Just ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm talking about? Monty, what's up, fam? What's up with you? What's goody? Man, bro, this shit here is crazy, man. We're gonna get down to the rules about all of this shit, Monty. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, but if I know that somebody is saying that, man, if I know that somebody is juiced to the gill, I'm not sending my fight. Or if I just feel that way a little bit, like, dog, nah, something ain't right, or I'm hearing things, or I'm hearing little stories coming out of the gym he working with, or I see he down with Victor Conti now, or whatever the case you may want to be. If I'm feeling like that about my fight, I'm looking deep. I'm like, hold on, let's pause for a minute. I'm hearing things. I'm seeing things. Dibella saying this dude ain't right. Never was right. But he never said nothing. He sat back and never. So he's taking, I'm sure he got to be feeling a little guilty, like, you know what, I should have spoke up maybe a little louder beforehand, but I wasn't trying to mess that check up. I'm not trying to sever no relationships with ESPN or Bob or what. I'm gonna sit here and shut my mouth. That was Lou Dibella's position. Keep it pushing. The first time he tested positive, he wasn't in boxing. This is where Lou Dibella is going to break it down with the rules and why he doesn't believe that there's going to be a lifetime ban on Jarrell Miller. He's saying that the first time that he tested positive, he wasn't in boxing. The time that he tested positive for everything, no one suspended him. So I think it's going to get into legalities. You hear that? Let's go back into this. Let's remember what happened in Jarrell Miller's situation. Jarrell Miller, when he tested positive for all of these substances, hold on one second. When he tested positive for all of these substances right here, the way the rules are, fuzzy ass rules, he kind of slipping through certain cracks. And that means, okay, the first time he tested positive, as Lou said, the first time that he tested positive, he wasn't in boxing. That is on June of 2014. You see it right there on the screen for methylhexylamine or whatever that is. That was when he was in kickboxing. Got a 9-month suspension and fines behind that, right? Then we fast forward to now he's in boxing, to the AJ fight. March 20th, fails for GW 15-16. March 31st, he fails for HGH. March 31st, and then a whole separate test because one was blood and one was urine. He fails for EPO and GW 15-16. How many tests is that? That's all these different tests he failed right there. But it's technically he only failed once in boxing because the first one, then June 2014 was in kickboxing, right? So it looks as if now you're banning Big Baby Miller off his first offense. This is the way this is going to start to come. This is where the legalities come in. And then you think about it like this. When he fought Anthony Joshua, he wasn't suspended by a commission. He was suspended by the WBA, which threw him a light suspension. Because everyone's saying, oh, why you coming down on Big Baby? Why you coming down on Big Baby? They threw him a light suspension. The WBA, not the one that actually has teeth, which is the commission. The commissions are the ones that can throw out the hefty suspensions. So the WBA suspended Jarrell Miller. And the reason that the commission didn't do it, because the New York State Athletic Commission at that time, well, Jarrell Miller didn't have a license. So they couldn't suspend him because he had no license to fight in that state anyway, which means when you get suspended by a sanctioning body, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all fight fans. It's meaningless. There's a million, billion, trillion ways around it. It's meaningless. Anytime you hear about, oh, the WBO suspended that fighter, okay, this person, and we're going to get to examples on why this shit is meaningless. We're going to get to it, but it's meaningless. And so the WBA are the ones that suspended Jarrell Miller, which means that basically he couldn't fight in a WBA sanctioned fight. Not saying that he couldn't fight, just in a WBA sanctioned fight. Keep in mind, so since he wasn't really technically banned from fighting throughout, once he got, after the AJ situation, he technically could have fought. And it just would have been a bad look. But if Jarrell Miller would have popped up and fighting in the UK somewhere in a non-WBA sanctioned fight, there was nothing that nobody can do about it. And take in mind, it was actually, that idea was floated around fight fans. They said Jarrell Miller say, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go ahead and chill out. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. I missed that shot. I'm pissed off. Andy Ruiz went in there and got the bag. I missed that. I'm a little sick about this, so I'm just gonna sit it out. I ain't going to no third world country and fighting, even though he could have. Hell, he could have went to California for it if he wanted to. That's how bullshit it was. You feel me? And so this is why Lou Dibella is saying, is keeping it 100 and like, look, man, first time he tested positive, he wasn't in boxing. The time he tested positive for everything, nobody suspended him. So technically, even then, if you want to say it was a first offense or not, he wasn't suspended by a commission. It's just loophole after something is wrong. If it ain't the commission, it got to be the sanctioning body. If it ain't that, it got to be this. Everything, the moon, the stars, the quasars, everything got to line up, fight fans. Let me take a break and see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Give me a minute. We're going to get back to it. Salute to the fam that's in the building. What's good with everybody, man? What's good? I see my brother Monty in the building. I got John Lejeune in the building. Salute, fam. What's up with you, man? My man, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you sliding through, fam. Harold Trim in the building. What's good, Monty? All day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pito, what's up, man? What's going on with you? Appreciate you sliding through, fam. What's good? Muhammad Tolan in the building. What's up, family? What's up? Salute, man. Miller needs to be banned for life. He will never be reliable for future fights because of the risk of him popping dirty is real. I couldn't agree with you more, fam. All day. Renee Bok-Shung, my brother. What's up, homie? What's going on, man? My guy, man. What's the heck is Miller problem, man? Addiction, bro. It's the only thing it has to be. Something wrong with this man. He gonna hurt somebody. He gonna kill somebody. That's what it is, bro. This man is tripping. I heard he cut his social media off or something like that, right? Well, he should. Last thing I heard, he was running into the woods or something like that, screaming. I don't know. Anybody saying Big Baby? Real spill. But back to what we saying. I'm gonna get to the comments. KQKC in the building. OG, what's up, famo? What's up with you, man? Salute to KQKC in the building, man. What's up, homie? Salute to my brother, man, in the motherfucking house all day. Salute to Chi-Town in this thing. You know what I'm saying? All day. I appreciate you, OG. I appreciate you all day, man. Yes, sir. Muhammad says, man. Not to go off topic, but Wilder's brother just said that his doctor said that the bronze bomber sustained injuries inflicted by a blunt object in the Fury fight. Oh, I got to check into that, man. I ain't hear that. I definitely got to look into that one, fam. Damn. He got a dent in his head from a blunt object. Bro, this story just getting more crazy and crazier, more weird and weird every time I turn around, fam. God damn. But let's get back into this, bro. And I'm going to get back and we're going to pull back into the, hopefully maybe the story will come back involving that because we're going to talk about Fury in this, bro. So let's move on, man. So Lou Dibella is basically keeping it 100 with everybody and saying, look, this dude, he was never really caught the first time. He was never really suspended the first time. So legalities is going to look like a first offense in a way. Then it was never hit by the commission. So it was never really a suspension. So here we are today. And that's just the way it go. People that fall through the cracks. People that fall through the rules, if you will. But that's just to wrap up what Lou Dibella just said. There's something in his psychological composure where there's something in his psyche that's really fucked up. It's got to be very stringent penalties. Lou Dibella went as far to say that there should be about a 3-year ban. And keep in mind this time around, fight fans, that Jarrell Miller at this time has to deal with the commission because he had a license. Oh, he got his license. He got a license about a month or so ago. I remember when that came out. He got his license. So this is left up to the Nevada State Athletic Commission. You even seen Top Rank let out a statement saying we'll be on the phone with them Monday. So this can have some teeth. This can actually have something to kick his ass and say, you know what, sit his ass down for about 3 to 5 years. This can, and when Nevada State Athletic Commission speak, the other commissions listen. This ain't say like in the Billy Joe Saunders case with Demetrius Andrade, and we're going to get to that. This ain't say like in that situation where that commission down in that place had no teeth, no one listened to him, whatever the case, Billy Joe Saunders just kind of laughed at him. Not necessarily. This is the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Bob Bennett and them. They got some teeth. They got some grabs. So we'll see if they're going to come down. That's what Lou Dibella is saying about it should be about a 3-year ban. So I hope they give him a lifetime ban. I think he deserves a lifetime ban. You don't make cocktails, PED cocktails deliberately over and over again. You've been caught in multiple sports. It's hands down. He's going to hurt somebody, Joe. He's going to hurt somebody. Now, I want to say this because people are wondering, and I hear this argument being formed out here now, is with Jarrell Miller, is that fair? Is it basically it's coming down to, is it fair that Jarrell Miller gets a lifetime ban while we see other drug cheats in boxing still hanging around boxing? We still got the Canelo Alvarez's of the world. Everyone's being hooked up. Everyone's being hooked up. Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders, Tyson Fury. The list is long, fight fans. The list is real long. And in every single case of these situations, they've been hooked up. Here's my position. I want to see any repeat offender banned for life if I had it my way. You done. Second time, you gone. Period. That's it. It ain't no gray area there. You're gone. But the thing is this: there are, like we just explained with Big Baby, there are rules in boxing, and these fighters and promoters know how to skirt the rules. And then this stuff has to change from the rule book out. We can sit here. It's not so much that we love seeing Canelo fighting and we got no choice. This dude has gotten with enough powerful entities to skirt the rules. Here's an example. And this is where it all changed. It's all at the rules. Canelo Alvarez tests positive for clenbuterol, right? So they hit him with a soft-ass 6 months. And take in mind, a soft-ass 6 month suspension, and he felt 2 tests leading up to that fight. But right after all of that is over, what do we see? This is what we see. They reveal new rules for banned drug clenbuterol. Let's change the rules. Let's increase the threshold of it. So, basically increase the allowable threshold for the drug established. Basically allowing to have more in your system. In a nutshell. They changed the rules. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, we gonna change. That way now, you got to out. It ain't so much that we want to see this shit. If it was up to me, they all be gone. It's the rules. And we can't change that shit as fans. You look at Tyson Fury. Let's take it back. Forget the glove gates and all that. Let's go back further. Tyson Fury gets pops for the nandrolone drug in what was this? February of 2015. Yet the inquiry doesn't begin into June of 2016. Well, after he fought Klitschko. Well, that's wrong as shit. Why the hell didn't they jump into this ASAP? Why did they let him go and fight for all of those belts? That's wrong as hell. It's absolutely wrong. But if you look in the UK's rules, guess what? They can do this stupid shit. They can do this shit. Then you keep going. The investigation starts, right? 2016, the investigation starts. And what does Fury do? He uses the rules to his advantage. Where they got to go through this hearing, and every time he appeals, they got to stop and check out the appeal and see what's going wrong. This shit costing time and money. This trial is dragging on, bleeding UCAD of bread. Every time UCAD come around and say, oh, no, I appeal. Nope, we need to go do this. Oh, no, we need another procedure for that. Oh, nope, this procedure. Stalling for time, bleeding them of money. And then when UCAD got to a point where they start looking at their finances like, you know what, we can't keep playing this game with Fury. He's dragging this shit out, bro. We dragging it out. We took 16 months to start it. And now here we are in a big back and forth with him. And it's costing us money. And now Tyson Fury is talking about suing us. So now we're going to have to go to court. And now we're going to have to hire a lawyer. This guy is spinning us into oblivion. Tyson Fury took advantage of the rules. Nothing stopped him from fighting after he got popped for nandrolone. Nothing stopped him from fighting. It took them 16 months to pull Tyson Fury into a hearing. To an official hearing. 16 months. And then Tyson Fury played all with their heads. Oh, I'm psychologically broke down. I'm on cocaine. I'm going crazy around here. You don't know what the hell wrong with Tyson Fury. He all over the place. Stalling for time. Beautiful, beautiful plan. Stalling for time. But he took advantage of the rules. And we hate him for it. And people hate him for it. They pissed off at him. They know what he really is, but you can't do nothing because of these funky ass rules. And what do? Oh, we give him a 2-year backdated sentence. That wasn't no 2-year backdated sentence. That was, he stalled us for 2 years. And we got nothing. Now we don't have no more resources to use to keep investigating this guy. Because if we do, we're going to go broke. That's what this was about. We can't keep investigating this dude. So we got to just say, look, save face to the public and say we gave him a 2-year backdated ban, not telling him he whooping our ass in his court, whooping our ass in his hearing. coming out things that we can't prove, coming out with all kinds of crazy appeals and viewpoints, and we got to keep spending money. We can't afford it. It was beautiful. You go to Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders. How the hell do you fail in a fight, test positive for a PED? You're not allowed to fight in America, but you can fight in the UK. Even during this time when Billy Joe Saunders was actually banned, he actually had a fight at a 178-pound catch weight. Looked like a blimp over that joint, but he still fought during his ban. During his ban. No one could touch him. No one could touch him. This particular stuff that he took, it's okay to take it in the UK up to a certain point in the fight, prior to the fight, but you can't take it in America. So it's like, what? But Billy Joe Saunders is laughing. The WBO are the ones who suspended Billy Joe Saunders. So all Billy Joe Saunders just did, like I just told you with Big Baby, said, well, you know what? I'm just going to fight a non-sanctioned WBO fight. Simple. That's the rules. I didn't get suspended by UCAD. I got suspended by the WBO. All right, fine. I'll still go make a bag over here in some little low-level fight somewhere over in the UK. Simple. Skirting around the rules. That's Billy Joe Saunders. You feel me? We don't like it. We know they dirty. We know they filthy. If I had it my way, they'd be ghosts. But at the end of the day, they hide behind these fucked up rules. And certain ones, the ones that the money generators, the money revenue makers, the big name. They may get caught here and there, but you're gonna get soft penalties. Soft penalties. See what y'all talking about. And it's sad, fam. It really is sad. It really is sad. Let me see here, man. Salute to the fam. Salute to the fam. Seen and unseen boxing in our house. What's up, homie? What's going on, man? I'm glad you slid on through, fam. All day. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. Anybody heard anything about Tank? You know, I did see an article floating around talking about some Tank in the hospital or something, man. I'm listening. I'm looking out for that. Anybody heard any information? Please let me know. I hope it ain't nothing serious for the kid, man. We never want to hear no news like that. So we'll keep our eyes to the horizon for that, man. We'll let Stormy B, man, say, yo, man, he was last seen on the roof in a pigeon shed, butt naked and eating cotton candy, man. Somebody go find Big Baby, bro. Big Baby out here lunching, man. They say he out here eating squirrels and everything. He out here with eyes running around the street, eyes green. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is going on with Big Baby? Somebody find Big Baby, man, and lock his ass down, bro, before you out here hurt somebody or something, man. But the point I'm making to everybody, bro, is that it's just the rules, man. And these rules are only if you got a powerful and elite promoter, and these promoters got all of these pulling these strings with these sanctioning bodies. It's all corrupt. It's all stinks. It do. Look at those examples I just gave y'all, man. Look at Alexander Povetkin. How many times does it take? But Alexander Povetkin comes from a country that got relaxed drug laws, and he's backed by a billionaire. Go fucking figure. But let that have been some young up-and-coming fighter, especially if he black, young up-and-coming fighter you never heard of. Fella drug test, he gone. He gone. He ain't making no money for the sport. He ain't no name. He out of here. But for Canelo Alvarez, oh, no, let's just change the rules. Let's change the clenbuterol rules. So that way now, go ahead and do your thing. Just make sure you keep it under this goddamn line right here. Don't go over the line. All right, Canelo, keep it under the line and you be all right. Don't go over the line. That's this Canelo situation. It's all about the rules, man. So, of course, Jarrell Miller should be banned for life. But due to the rules, he more than likely won't. He got smacked on. For everyone that's, like I say, man, that's taking up for Big Baby and saying it ain't fair, it ain't fair. Just remember that the first time he got caught around for the AJ fight, it was nothing. He got a WBA 6-month suspension. And might I add also, because this is big too, even in the Billy Joe Saunders situation, remember, he got a 6-month suspension from the WBO, and he only served 3 months of the shit. I think Canelo he didn't do the full 6 months either, but I know Billy Joe Saunders only did 3 months of it. Remember, he wrote a letter to the WBO talking about he was doing community service and he was picking up trash or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? He put in extra hours or something, picking up trash. I don't know what he said he was, but he came back and they reinstated him in January. That was 3 months into his ban. See the rules? And then on top of his, to make it worse for Billy Joe Saunders. That is disgusting, fam. Billy Joe Saunders, he gets a 3-month ban instead of a 6-month ban. And he told the WBO to reinstate me as number one. And the WBO did exactly that. They gave him a 3-month ban, put him back as number one, and ordered a fight between him and Andrade and gave him 30 days to come to an agreement. That's what happened with Billy Joe Saunders. Right after he just fought a 178-pound fight in the UK somewhere. Bro, you can't make this shit up, bruh. It's all these fucked up rules. And yes, Jarrell Miller should be banned for life, just like any repeat offender should be banned for life. I'm willing to show leniency in the first time, but after the second time, hell no. Nah. And in this dude's case, 2 different sports, 4 different, 5 different PEDs, and a partridge in a pear tree. You sit his rock steady and bebop looking ass down before he hurts somebody. But no, he won't more than likely though, fam. Because of the rules, because of the legalities. The legalities and rule in boxing are fucked up. That's why. You know what I mean? Sad, man. Sad. And fine, says Stormy B, man. Fine. Hit him in the pockets. The bullshit will cease fast as a rocket all day. And in my opinion, I think we need to get to a point of not leaving it up to these sanctioning bodies to take care of this. This should not be nothing. And I'm getting more and more to the point, even with the WBC clean boxing program and the WBA fair boxing program and all of these programs and whatever the case, you know, I'm getting to a point where I don't think the sanctioning body should be overseeing this shit. Too much payola, too much coziness with the promoters. I'm getting to a point where a lot of people has always been against government bodies getting involved in boxing. Somebody got to be an overseer of this. The National Institute of Health, I don't know, something. But we ain't leaving up to these sanctioning bodies, bro, because they look what the WBC just did. They play by their own rules. They just basically said, oh, Canelo, you got caught for clenbuterol. Shit, wow, we should have did this a couple months ago. Why you ain't tell us you was messing with it, bro? We'd have been did this. You did? So hold on, I got you, man. Hold on. Let me raise this up a little bit. Raise the line up a little bit for Canelo. All right, there you go, bro. Next time, hit me up. Where you been? You all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it worked out for Canelo Alvarez, fam. And it's sad. It's sad. It really is sad. Muhammad Ali in the building. What's up, family? What's going on with you? Boxing needs a world governing body. Too many loopholes. It's not regulated rigorously like other sports. Couldn't agree with you more. That's why I'm saying, bro, it's going to take an outside influence. This culture in boxing goes a long time and goes real deep. A lot of people, I remember all the cheers that came out when the WBC came out with the clean boxing program. It was a beautiful thing. The intentions was good. And that's even to this day. A lot of boxing fans hold that as the gold standard. Everyone, I don't hear many people saying it as much no more. Everybody need to sign up for the clean boxing program. Everybody need to sign up until we took a deeper look. Until we took a deeper look. And I want to give a special shine of light for this person who led the charge in this. And that is the OG himself, Mr. Blood Boxing. I remember when he kicked it off. He's the one that started looking into this. I recall first, you know, I've been here on YouTube. I know he started looking into this and he started looking into these programs and who they've been sending out to test who and how much money are they making? Are they on the take? Could they be bribed? He looked into these things and it made me go, you know what? Maybe these programs ain't as rock solid as I thought they were. Sounds good when you see names. Oh, this person been kicked off. That person been kicked off because they didn't sign up. That person been kicked. It sounds good until you take a deeper look and you see how so many fighters don't get tested. And you start looking and you start saying, how can all of these fighters that they got on their roads be tested when they don't have nearly enough testers? And their budget is not nearly enough. You know what I'm saying? Take in mind, VAR is not a punishing agency. All they do is just test. And then they kind of fudge the rules for the WBC. It goes deeper. We could do a whole documentary on that shit. It can be plugged up. And I think a lot of y'all boxing fans out there starting to realize now, because I don't see it no more. I don't see everyone running around talking about, oh, this person needs to sign up for the clean boxing program, because you're starting to think, how the hell is an organization that's terribly underfunded that has to answer to the WBC? Who writes the rules? How can it really be that effective? And these are the things that got to be addressed in boxing if we want to clean up PEDs. These are the conversations that got to be had for real, because it's deeper. It ain't just because, who the we like boxing. We just want to see boxing. We don't give a fuck. And so when we get into our animalistic modes, and we, you know what I mean, we just want to see somebody get knocked the hell out. Shawty, we ain't tripping off. Look, we'll deal about that shit after the fight. Right now, the fight is on. We want to see the fight. Fuck it. He already in the ring. We boxing fans. But if we really want to clean up the sport, it starts with first getting the power away from these sanctioning bodies and revamping the drug policies in boxing all together. But that's to make that happen, it's gonna take some serious influence, fight fans. Harold Trent, what's up, fam? Main man 78 said it best. We don't have to support these sorry fighters and fight cards. We can hurt them in the pockets by just taking the fight for free. True. That's very true. They'll find, but my thing is, bro, that would be nice. That would be nice. But with so many markets, with so many places around the world, look at these promoters today. These promoters are running around like roaches when the lights cut on, champ, looking for a market, looking for the way to stage these fights. Ain't no more money in America. Ain't nobody making nothing at the gates. Let's see if we can go put on a fight in Iceland. You know what I'm saying? They're looking high and low. They had Kinahan in the picture. If Americans start to shut down, these promoters are just, it'll take a coordinated effort. And maybe we could demand some change. I'm with you there, fam. But it'll take a hell of a coordinated effort because these promoters are always on the hunt for cash. They'll fight for dictators. Some of the greatest fights you ever seen in history. Ali, Frazier, Ali, Foreman, took place in front of some of the most brutal men that you've ever heard of. And on top of that, took their money. But we just wanted to see the fights. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. Silver Salamo in the building. What's up, homie? What's going on with you, man? What's good with you, man? Pavlo says, yo, just joined the channel. Salute, fam, and welcome to the fam, man. Appreciate you rocking with me, bro. This is us, man. Everybody you see in the chat, cool peoples. A lot of boxing knowledge and a lot of boxing minds up in cheer. You hear me, though? Salute to you, man, and welcome to the channel, fam. All day. Miller Nevada wasn't testing. All of a sudden, testing returned. He got caught. Couldn't cycle off. Shows he has no remorse for his previous actions. God knows he must have been on it for years. For sure. Now, I hear there's an argument also forming of how long did it take to get this shit out of his system, given especially since it's the same drug that was already caught up before. I ain't buying none of that shit, bro. I ain't buying it. I'm sure since Miller got somewhat of a suspension that they had given him some sort of test during that time that he had to take. I mean, hell, at least Billy Joe Saunders in his little 3-month ban at least had the nerve to say, you know what? Hey, I passed all the tests y'all told me to do in these 3 months, and I picked up some trash on the ground for community service, so reinstate me early. So I would think that he got a test somewhere that he had to come up negative, right? If he go from positive to negative back to positive, this should be open and shut. Or it's going to look even worse for the WBA to say, oh, we suspended him. Oh, but we issued him no test. Which one is it? That makes your fair boxing program look like a joke. So which one is it, WBA? Real shit. Which one is it? Or did you give him a test during his suspension so you can know for sure he can never come back and say, oh, well, you know, it was still in my system for all of this time? Did you give him anything? Or you just took his word? You suspended, go home and play PlayStation all day. Which one did you do? Did you actually test him during this? Because if you did, then he should have a negative test in there somewhere, right? Before y'all reinstating him, I would think. You wouldn't reinstate a fighter with PEDs flowing through his veins like Bane. Now, would you? Or would you? I think you would. I don't know. What y'all say, fight fans? What y'all say? Yeah, I'm with you, Pablo. All day, bro. Should be banned for life, fam. All day. But the rules are the rules. Mauricio has no credibility after saying that Fury is a role model when Wilder is the real role model. Worked 2 jobs to support his daughter. Started boxing very late and yet medaled all day, fam. That's, man, you know, Wilder looks better and better in all of this every day. Every day. Like I told folks, bro, even with the Fury situation, with this stuff that's coming out, look, man, Fury is hiding behind rules and institutions like they always done. Fury is moving behind. Fans can say what you want. You can do what you want without the Nevada State Athletic Commission, who Was the commission over top of that fight? Without the WBC, who was the sanctioning body that was involved in sanctioning that fight? What do you really got? And clearly in this situation, Tyson Fury knows that. Of course, he knows the investigations are not starting. And because guess what? I got the institutions on my side. You know what I mean? Because I'm making these institutions way too much money. Oh, should I take that back? Deontay Wilder is making these institutions way too, because Tyson Fury couldn't draw like that with nobody else here. We remember the circus. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going down that road. But y'all know what I'm talking about. You dig? It's all just dirty, bro. It's all dirty. It's all dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's all dirty. What you say, man? Hold on. Thought he said something about. All right. Sorry about that, Fife. I just got a little distracted. Renee says, don't even know why they banned me. I just answered the question that they put in the title. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm gonna leave that alone. But look, the point I'm trying to get to, fam, is that these rules got to change from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And should Darrell Big Baby Miller have a lifetime ban? The answer to me is absolutely. He's a deliberate cheater and he's gonna hurt somebody. But the fact is, well, everybody that's out here saying that Darrell Miller he should be treated to the same standard. Just know that if he hurts somebody, that fighter's family, they don't want to hear that type shit. When they got to come, when these fighters' families got to look at us, talk about their family members at home, they don't want to hear you sit back saying, "No, I don't give a damn if this person juiced up." You did. When somebody hurt and kills somebody, they don't want to hear after the fact, "Oh yeah, you know, no, we don't want him around." He hide behind rules and know he already been hooked up. He already slid through the cracks. He slid through the cracks with that weak ass WBA suspension. He already been slipped through the cracks. He already then got hooked up. Already. And he just spit in everybody's face again. And then they gonna hook him up again. Come on, man. Nah. He got to go along with the rest of them. And I'm gonna leave it there, fight fans. Much love to everybody that rode with me through this, man. Hope I didn't get too tedious on y'all, man. Real spill, man. I'm gonna read the last few comments, bro, and I'm outie, man. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm glad that that got all back on, because that's what I was kind of looking at. You know what I'm saying? Denise Ward's in the building. Salute to the queen. Salute to the queen, Denise Ward's. What's up, queen? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you sliding on in. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody, man. If y'all just coming in towards the end, I'm about to get up out of here. Catch it on from the beginning. Joe, man, we got to change these rules in boxing when it comes to drug testing. We got to look beyond this stuff, bro. You know what I mean? As for Jarrell Miller and the rest of any repeat offenders, especially one of this nature, like I told y'all, and just remember as I leave y'all on this live stream, the man flunked in two different sports. You left one sport because you got kicked out of the shit, got a 9-month ban in kickboxing, and you turn around, you dope again in boxing. I'm telling you, Joe, anybody that sit back and say, I don't want nothing happening to this man or get a ban, a lifetime ban, man, if he hurts somebody or if he kills somebody, I can't wait to hear what the explanation going to be. Oh, I didn't know he was going to do that. Fuck out of here. Salute to the fam. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in, and I catch y'all on the next one. Much love to you all. Stay safe and stay stressed and sucker free. Until the next one. Peace out.